Hey everybody, it's me, JC, and I'm here joined with AlexSoTrill.
Yes, sir.
Alex, thank you, man, for joining me today.
How's that, brother?
First of all, man, how are you? How's your day going?
So it's going good, man.
What's
Woke up, ground a little, now here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, I really want to say thank you for your time for coming here today. But I got some questions that I wanted to ask you. What got you into music, man?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. A couple years ago, like 3 years ago, me and my dogs were at a B&B and we were just freestyling that shit.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just said, fuck it, I'm finna just write some shit. Got to the crib, low-key fell in love with that shit, so I just started doing that shit from there.
How far back was this?
This was about 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
But like, I always had that passion for music type shit, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, since I was legit.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
But that's what really triggered that shit. I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm finna start rapping now.
Yeah. Are you self-taught or learning anything online right now?
What
Like
you mean?
when it comes to either like creating beats or just to market your stuff?
Oh, self-taught.
Self-taught?
Everything.
A lot of things? Because I do see that you're always pushing your music through different platforms to promote it. I mean, that's how I came across your music. But I'm always seeing you like do something to move your product, to move your music.
What
right?
was that, man? Always trying to get that shit out there for sure.
And how you say you've been dabbling with music now for like 3 years, but a little bit longer?
Yeah, like I started taking it serious like 3 years. Like started learning the process and shit. Like, you feel me? Let's start growing the dream and shit. But like the passion always been there. Like I always like was into music. It's always been like a deep connection for me type shit.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, so when it comes to some of your streams there, I do see like some of your music is popping off. Have you collected like any checks yet from some of these
I think I got
platforms?
like $15 in my distro
$15.
case.
Hey, that's something, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
And
I
like-
like seeing that shit grow because that shit used to be at $3.
Yeah,
so.
and well, from somebody told me I think their biggest one was like maybe $50, but yet it feels like damn, like
Yeah,
Wanna
I'm
keep
making
going.
something, you feel me?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
progress.
there you go.
Finna turn to M soon.
There you go. That's everybody should have that same mentality to keep it pushing.
Oh, def.
How often are you hitting the studio?
I have a studio at my crib, so I'm really in that shit every night, but I try to hit the actual studio like every 1 to 2 weeks. I'm in that shit at least once.
That previous project that you dropped, did you make that one at your home studio?
Yeah, that was all in my home studio.
Wow, mixed
Yeah.
by yourself?
All mixed.
By yourself?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think like that's as good as I am now. Like,
Yeah, it's
and I
pretty
just
good.
dropped that shit like 2 months ago, but if I could re-drop that shit would sound way better.
It sounds pretty good. There's a lot of good mixing in there. That's why I also asked you about if you're self-taught or learning.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
all of that, some people just don't get it. They understand it and then they'll learn it for themselves, but it looks like you are getting the hang of it.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
And that previous project, how long did that take?
Those are songs that probably from like four months before. Like I've just been stacking up and shit.
And then you decided to just put a project
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
Oh, okay. thought
I knew I was gonna drop the project, but like trying to find what songs I'm gonna put on that shit. Feel me? I had like that album cover, shot like 3 months prior to me even dropping that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's how much like
Yeah,
planning you put into
yeah.
it. I respect that, man.
For
That's a lot of
sure.
planning you put into it. I mean, even the album cover itself speaks volumes, whereas some people just put something lazily together. It looks like you took the time to actually pose up there with your dog and something.
Yeah,
Is that
for
what you guys
sure.
did? Like you guys did a couple photo shoots? Or how did that?
It was just one photo shoot.
One photo
Yeah.
shoot.
My boy Brando shot that shit.
Nice.
Brando filmed it.
Nice.
For
Shout out
sure.
to Brando. That's what his name was, right? Brando?
Yeah, Brando.
That's what he goes by too, right? Yeah. So what keeps you going right now, man? Like motivation. I know you say you got that one check, but is there other things that keep motivating you right now?
Yeah, bro, my fam. Like I
Family.
really just gotta do it for them and myself. Like that's been my dream my whole life. So
Yes, sir. If you make it big tomorrow, right now, your song's blowing up. We're getting notifications that your song's blowing up. What's your next big move? Like, what do you think is the right move to keep that process going?
I would say like just keep the buzz going from there. Just keep dropping shit back to back by that. Like
There you go.
that's what I've been thinking. Like as soon as I catch a buzz, I'm gonna just roll with that shit.
Roll with it.
For
And
sure.
You gotta promote it. One thing I would suggest, like if you see it popping off, man, go hit that studio or something. Make a clean version. Submit it to radios and all that. And
Most def.
if it's like a certain vibe or word that you're saying, like no kizzy, put that shit on a shirt and start selling it.
Well,
people-
shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Kodak gonna always be an inspiration. Young boy for sure.
Young boy. Any Punch Made Dead?
Hell nah.
No? Everybody ever
That
compared
boy
you to
hard,
him?
but he ain't no inspiration type.
No?
Shit.
Has anybody ever compared you to him?
Yeah, hell yeah. They said I look like that boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I get more of the sounds, but looks, not so much. But the sound I can kind of hear in there.
Yeah.
But I was just curious about
Say
that.
I look like J.I. too. I get that shit all the time. I went up to New York. Hey, you look like J.I. You JR?
Damn. Nah, you gotta tell them who you are and say that shit loud so they can look you up. So you said that you started writing it when you were with your friends, freestyling at Airbnb. When you hit the studio, a lot of the times is it all written or are you freestyling in there?
I usually come in with some shit planned for the studio, so that shit could come out like A1. You feel me? But at my crib, when I'm just recording some shit, it's usually just like I'm playing the beat and just freestyling and coming up with shit as I go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I put that shit together. It's not. I never write the actual song before I make it. Like it's always as I go listening to the beat.
And then you start
But
writing
to the actual stew, I like to bring like a notebook already knowing what I'm gonna do in that shit, so I don't waste no time. Feel me?
Damn. I like that. You got a good mindset. Just
Yeah.
prep. You do any smoking or drinking while in the studio?
Yeah, I'm always smoking that shit.
Hey, that's all right, man. As long as you're not too turned where some people just start losing focus. Man.
Yeah.
It sounds like you really got a good focus. And I
Nah,
like
sometimes I'll be getting too boxed in that shit. I'll be like, nah, I gotta step out this shit.
At least you know your limits. At least you know that. Do you like to collaborate with various artists?
Yeah, I like doing features and all that for sure.
Those features that were on your most recent project, the album, what those folks on there, do you work with them a lot or are they close
Yeah,
friends?
one of them is my boy Nick. That's my brother for sure.
Okay.
That boy hard as fuck for real. He ain't even dropped no music yet. Well, he dropped a couple songs, but he not even taking it for real yet. But best believe, bro, that nigga can take off his show and that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I even put him on my shit. I don't give a fuck if he really an artist out there or not. Like, that boy really spazzing for sure.
A lot of people featured on there. They did sound really good. A lot of
Yeah.
them had that good sound. And did you mix their stuff as well?
Yeah, everything on that shit's mixed. I got a Mari feature on there too. That boy hard.
Do you keep a close look at your analytics? And if so, like what city is like your biggest supporter right now?
It's usually like my city, like Broward in general.
Broward right
Yeah, and Miami too. I got a lot of Miami listeners.
That's nice. Any other specific areas around Florida
Yeah,
or
I've seen
outside of Florida?
outside of Florida. I've seen like Baton Rouge, Louisiana and shit. It'll be like random stuff, like
Nice.
a few listeners over there. I got some in New York. Feel me?
What's next project or any big goals that you have for this year?
Shit, I'm looking to drop Big Dog, another album,
Big dog,
like
volume
mid
2.
this year,
Yeah.
before like August type shit.
Okay.
So part 2 of this last shit I just dropped.
Shit, what's hard? You're gonna do a little bit more experimental, different type of beats, or what's your approach on this?
Just way harder,
Way harder.
because the mixes are way harder, everything,
I mean, a lot of beats did go hard on that, made me want to turn up.
for sure.
Do you have any marketing agencies, or are you just handling all your promotions yourself?
All myself. Like I just pay all the promo pages myself, everything.
You have looked into any third-party agencies before?
Nah, I used to run this little like YouTube shit that it says it gives you like boost like adds your videos every like week. So you like pay $50 a week and they promote it for you type shit. But then they weren't letting my videos pass through the Google advertisement check or some shit, so I had to dead that shit. But yeah.
And did you see any good return or no?
Yeah, it was alright this return, but yeah, nothing crazy.
Let's see what else we got here. How would you describe your style right now? For
Shit.
those that may not be able to put like a
Just some Florida Chico trap shit.
Florida Chico trap shop.
That's just who I am, bro.
And have any other like small labels around here, local labels, tried hitting you up or anything like that?
Nah.
No. 'Cause I know sometimes there's some local labels that are just trying to get some momentum going, so they'll start like getting local artists and
Yeah, recruit
helping
people and
with it.
shit, yeah.
So I don't know if you guys had something like that around here.
Nah, I know there's a couple, but none of them reached out to me yet, so nothing like that.
Would you want to start your own label?
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
Cause I want to like own all my music and shit.
And right now you're owning all of it, like the beats, everything.
I don't know. Does DistroKid own that shit or do I own that shit?
I think it depends how you sign up for that. I haven't looked much into it, but as long as you're buying the beat and owning the beat, I think I saw that your name's on there as the writer as well.
Yeah.
So you are getting paid for that. But as far, I think there's some trickery with the beats. I'm just not too sure with it. Destro shouldn't own it. I think I'm more familiar with what's the other one.
Oh yeah, I think I do own 100% of that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Destro or the other one, but there's one that's like very open about that. Like, hey, you own it 100%.
Yeah, it's Distro for sure.
Destro. Okay. I think that's pretty much it that I have for all my questions with you, Alex. Man, thank you so much for your time.
How's that, bro?
I know we're still going to be busy, though, after this shoot. We're actually going to go shoot this music video for Trill Effect, so you guys want to watch out for that. It's going to come here soon.
So,
Alex, again, thank you so much for your time, man.
how's that, bro? Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.